Good day, ladies and gentlemen. The name's Ash, and today we're going to start out our adventure through the Let's Play series of Quest for Glory. I want to be careful in doing this Let's Play. There have been some wonderful people who came in the past, such as Late Blight and her crabbiness, and other great Sierra Let's Players, and I don't want to step on their toes, but I did want to try to do some new things, i.e. here we are doing Quest for Glory 1, also known as Hero's Quest, and we're going to do it the VGA style. So let's go ahead and start this bad boy off. The software you're now using was produced through the efforts of many people, designers, artists, programmers, musicians, and lots of other hardworking folks. Essentially, what they want us to know is that we should not be making illegal copies of this game. They also tell us that if we don't have the printed manual, then we probably won't complete the game, which is not true, just so you know. And here we have the introduction screen of Sierra, and so many great memories. Sierra made a bunch of wonderful games, great series such as King's Quest, Police Quest, Space Quest, and of course Hero's Quest, which is what this was called at one point, but they decided to switch that up because evidently Milton Bradley, the gaming company, decided they were going to make a board game, also called Hero's Quest, and because Sierra did not copyright the name Hero's Quest, they had to change the name around. So originally this had an EGA version, which had poor graphics, and this is an update to graphics and music and the like, so hopefully you'll enjoy this. Late Blight did a series on the EGA version, but we're going to go ahead and try the VGA, so let's go ahead and start out by checking out the introduction. Now, I'll go ahead and give you some background of this game. This game is really unique because it merged two different styles of games together that had never been merged before. So, very unique. This combines elements of the action-adventure gaming with roleplay gaming. So RPGs and action gaming came together. An action game is usually described as a game where you are pretty much picking up a whole bunch of items, anything that's not bolted down, and you're using these items in different ways to get through the game. An RPG, on the other hand, is when you actually have skills and a skill set that you can increase over time, and there's usually different classes of people that you can be. This was kind of the brainchild right here of Lori Ann Cole and her husband Corey Cole, and they did a fantastic job with this game. So this is the hybrid, if you will, of the two gaming series, adventure and RPG, coming to a beautiful culmination in Quest for Glory. And so my goal is going to be to play through every single game in this series. That's 1 through 5 of the Quest for Glory series. And we're going to do some other things with Quest for Glory 4. We'll get the talking version and the like. But here you see the RPG components of this game. You can choose between Fighter, Magic User, and Thief. And each one's got their own skills, but let's go ahead and check these people out real quick. Checking out the Fighter, and this is what the manual says about the Fighter. The fighter depends on his skill with weapons, his strength, and his vitality to survive the rigors of life as a hero. His weapon is his sword, and his best defense is his shield. We recommend that you play as a fighter during your quest, your first Quest for Glory adventure. Alright, so here you go. You can actually give him a name. He's got all these attributes. Of course, he's missing magic, which is the magic user skill. He's missing stealth, pick locks, and climbing, which are all thieves' skills. So what distinguishes the fighter from all the other people are these skills and also the starting spells or starting items they have. But you have these points available down here. We've got 50. This is our health, or how many hit points we have, and our stamina, how many vitality points we have. So let's go ahead and check out the other characters real quick, just for giggles. So, Fighter and Magic User. I will be playing as every single character in this game. I'm going to uniquely take them because it'll make you feel like I'm actually going through all the effort to show you what each of these characters contributes. Here we go. I'll show you the magic user real quick. The magic user does have magic, has a lot of the same skill sets as the fighter does. It is missing parry. Parry is the one skill that distinguishes a fighter, mainly because he has a shield, whereas others don't, and he would use the shield to block. So the mage is also missing a lot of the thieves skills, and he's also missing throwing. Why? Because he's got spells that do pretty much anything he wants. In these regards, especially later on. So yeah, we'll go ahead and show you the thief as well real quick. Show me the thief. Alright, what I'm going to do is I'm going to play mainly through this game as a fighter for very good reason, and you'll see that reason in Quest for Glory 2 at the end of it. There is a reason behind my madness, but I'm going to be playing mainly as the fighter so that you don't watch me go through the entire, Let's Play with every character doing every single thing. Instead, only at the unique junctions where each different character would fulfill the concluding plot in a different way, I will show you how that happens. For example, when confronted with how to get the seed from a certain plant, the fighter will have his method, the wizard will have his, and the thief will have his own. And so at that moment I will split off and show you the 3 different unique paths. Hopefully that'll make a cogent Let's Play. So here you go, here's the thief, you can tell as he's hiding behind his cloak, and you've got no magic, no parry, but he's got all these other things. So hooray, he is the one that starts off with the highest number of skills. Just missing magic and parry. But like I said, let's go ahead and start out with the fighter. Okay, so I'm going to name the fighter Orion. This is the name I always gave my character a long time ago, and I will add on to his name after Quest for Glory 2 because he should get some honorary title. So here's something that you can do. If you end up, you can right-click on the strength, and it'll increase from your points available. It'll increase your strength by 5 points. Now, there's something that you can do here, similar to the EGA version. If you push page up, you can increase this by 1, or you can push page down and increase it or decrease it by 1 as well. So that is an option available for you. Now here's what happens. The reason why normally you can't get every single skill would be that if I increase all of these, as you see, that just dropped my points available by 15 points. So it drops really, really fast. If I try to put all the points in there, I don't have enough to get them all. But there is a trick to this. If you end up, for example, allotting 15 points to magic, and now if I click the page up button, it'll increase it to 6, and now I will push the left mouse button or the left arrow and decrease it by 5. Now, as you can see, that took away from 50 11 points. So somehow it gave me back a lot more points than I should have, which gives me just enough to, if I did this to all of them, and left click, right click, page up, left click, right click, page up, left click. So now I have 6 available points that I can allot in absolutely anything, and I have every single skill that we could possibly want. And that's how we're going to roll, because it breaks my heart to start out a game where I can't have all possible points. The reason being that when I play a game, I don't like to play it simply to get through the game. I want to play a game to destroy it, and I'm going to put most of my points here in magic, mainly because it is one of the hardest skills to increase, and just like real life, the only way to increase a skill is to practice it. So for magic, we're going to have to use a lot of magic. It will increase our skill. For climbing, we're going to have to climb a lot of stuff. It will increase our skill. So let's go ahead and start this off real quick, and we'll jump into the game. And I'll show you the beginning for all of the characters here, I believe, in the next part. And I'll read all these aloud. This seems like a quiet little town. On the porch ahead of you are 2 people. The standing one is large, rather ugly, and playing with a yo-yo. The seated person is smoking a pipe and looks like he might be the sheriff. The man with a pipe greets you. Welcome to our town. You're lucky to have made it down from the mountains before the snow blocked the pass again. It's gotten pretty dangerous outside of town, I understand. Many monsters have been trapped around here with the late snow. Between them and the brigands, we certainly could use a hero around here. I'm Sheriff Schultz Meisterson. This is Otto von Goon, my assistant. Good luck in your quest. And so, what I'm going to do over the course of this Let's Play is, whenever we end up getting a score, the score increases here. I will do, in one of the other Sierra games called Freddy Farkas, it would always say, score, whenever you ended up getting an increase in score, and so I'll just do that to keep track. But we'll go ahead and stop here, and we'll start again at the next time. Until that time comes, I'll see you off.